Time to start the Goop Gang podcast.
Hell yeah.
All right. So welcome. We have Dizzy Stories, Tabitha, myself, Porter, and Emily. So what's up, Tabitha?
Sup.
We're gonna start off with Dizzy Story because he wants to get this out. But a couple of topics I want to discuss, just news in my area and just kind of in general. So Dizzy, go ahead with your story.
Okay. Let me start this. All right, so this was like literally 2 nights ago. But anyways, I went out with my like homeboy EJ. I haven't seen this guy in forever, so like it was really chill hanging out with him. So like he picks me up, and then like I leave with him. We had to drop off his cousin Joe first before we actually like did anything. So like we did that. We dropped him off at the beach hotel room. Then we came all the way back up to Fort Lauderdale. And then we were like, okay, we're gonna go hang out with his brothers. And that's what we did. Like we chilled, we got something to eat for like an hour, I would say we've been chilling. And then we decided to finally go over to Sammy's house. Samuel, he's actually in my house right now, but he's just not coming out the room. He's being a little bitch. But anyways, we went to Sammy's house and he had his baby mom there and Ernest, his other brothers, Aiden, Sammy. There's another, they got two Sammys throughout their brothers. And they also had their other brother Jacoby there, and like we were all pretty much just chilling, playing the game, like smoking and shit. And then we decided to get 2 bottles of Don Julio, and this is where the story gets interesting. So we went to the liquor store. I think it was at this point it was already like 1 a.m. So there was only one liquor store that was open near us, and that shit was like 20 minutes away. So like I was like, wait, who wants to go with me? I'll go drive and go get the bottle right now. And EJ said, I'll go. And then some random ass girl that was there, she said, I'll go too. I'm bored as fuck. So I'm like, all right, come on. So then we get in the rental, Aiden's rental, and we drive all the way to the liquor store. And then like as we're driving there and like we park in the parking lot, there's this like homeless guy on the side, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him something. I'm gonna get him something. And EJ was like, nah, I got you, fam. So he walks up to the dude, like pulls out a 20 to like hand him, and the homeless dude just snatches it and runs. Dead ass, not even joking. He just snatches it and fucking runs. And I was like, what the fuck? And then like EJ just laughed at it. He was like, okay. And I was like, damn, I think I must really needed the money. And then we went in the liquor store, we caught the 2 bottles, nothing else happened for the ride home. Then when we got home, we all started drinking, and then we drank for about like, let's just say 2 hours, and that's when everyone started getting wild, bro. Like everyone just wanted to like fight each other for no reason, and like we was just on some like crash out, but like we was all joking. So then it wasn't really nothing until we started like smoking again. But then one of their other homeboys, Keyshawn, brought some lean, and then like we drank that on top of the alcohol, and we got really fucked up. And I'm like, oh shit! Like, and like I
Sounds about
felt, and
right.
like this is how I know I was fucked up. Like I was sitting down on the couch playing the game, but it's like everything was like kind of like zoomed in, and like I was just out. I was just out of it, bro. I didn't know like what to say. I just wasn't talking at that point. And then EJ was like, "Yo, I'm drunk as fuck. We should bounce for real." And I'm like, "All right." And then we all walk out, and then I was like, "Wait, you sure you good to drive, fam?"
Oh
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm chilling. We straight." And I'm like, "You sure, bruh?" And he's like, "Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure." And I'm like, "Okay." And then these 2 girls, they were like drunk as fuck too. They were like when we got out in the driveway, I heard one of them yell, "EJ!" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" That shit hurt my ears, bro. I'm already drunk already. And then they both just start running out. Like, bro, I'm not even kidding. They both just start running out to us. And then like one of them just jumps on EJ, the other one jumps on me. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And and she was like, can we come with y'all wherever y'all going? And EJ was like, we going home. And they were like, oh no, don't leave yet, don't leave yet. And EJ was like, yeah, I'm a little fucked up though, so like we gotta go back to my mom's house for real. And then the girls were like, okay, we'll come with y'all. And EJ was like, all right, bet, let's go. And then like I grabbed him aside and I was like, yo, bro, nah, bro, we can't be bringing these people in your mom's house. He was like, bro, what's the worst that could happen? She's in a hotel room. She won't even know. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And he was like, I'm a grown ass man, nigga. I'm 19 years old. She ain't go trip. And I'm like, Okay, bruh. Even though I know how Miss Martha gets. It seems like he doesn't know his own mother, but we're gonna skip that part. And we we walked in the car. I was sitting in the back seat with one. We're all just chilling for like the car ride, and like I see the girl, like her face is kind of like I don't know really know how to explain it, but she was like making like weird faces like the whole 10 minutes we've been driving so far. And I'm like, are you good? And then just out of nowhere, this on my new jeans, this bitch throws up on me. She throws up all over my shirt and all over my pants. And it was a lot. I'm not talking about just like a little no, bro. That shit was a lot. And that shit looked like food. It was so disgusting. And I was like, I literally yelled, "What the fuck?" so loud. And I was like, pull the fucking car over. Pull the fucking car over. Let me take this bitch out.
Yeah.
Like I was so fucking
Oh
mad, bro. Like
no.
I was ready to just dump this bitch on the side of the road, bro. I was so fucking mad. And
No.
and EJ was like, "Yo, bro, did she just throw up in my fucking car?" And I'm like, "Yes, bro." And then EJ looked at her and he was like, "Yo, you tripping, bro?" And then the girl, she's not even saying nothing. She just passed out again because of how fucked up she is. Yeah, and then EJ was like, "Nah, you tripping, bro?" And then the other girl like started hey, shout out to the other girl though. Like the other girl, like she was apologizing. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She didn't mean to do that. We're just really drunk right now." And EJ was like, "Nah, y'all straight, but come on, bro. Like that shit not cool. Like I gotta clean this shit. You know that, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And
What?
I was just so mad. And I was like, EJ,
What?
if you don't pull, and I started like banging the ceiling of the car, like I was furious. I was like, EJ, if you don't turn this fucking car around, and like I was just so mad. Like I don't think I've ever been that mad. Well, I have a couple of times actually, but this was like, like for real, I was like so mad. And then like it got to a point where EJ would have turned around. He was like, "Bro, you could just clean up at the house." Like, bro, I started kicking the back of his seat, and I was like, "EJ, turn this fucking car around." And EJ was like, "Fine, fine, fine. I'll fucking turn it around." And then we turned around. We drove all the way back to freaking Sammy's house, and we dropped them hoes there. And then like I got like a new pair of shirt, like a new shirt, and a new because me and Ernest's brother Aiden were like the same size, so like he had some clothes that he said, "Yo, I got you those," and then like he made me like change into them and shit. And like we got in the car, like back in the car, and we left again. And I was like, "Yo, bro, my bad about that. I was just mad, dog." And then EJ was like, "No, bro, I'm fucking mad. I'm gonna have to clean this shit." And I was like, "I'll help you, bro." And he goes, "All right, for sure." And then yeah, that was pretty much it. That was the end of the night. We like drove home, and it took us. And when we got home, it took us like dead ass, not even 30 minutes to clean out the back of his car. Quite literally. And that was pretty much it. That's pretty much what happened. I was so mad, bro.
That's valid. I'd be upset too. I don't know if I get that mad, but I'd be pretty grossed out and pretty upset if someone threw up on me.
Yeah, I've actually never been thrown up on before, but I did invite a friend over and she like threw up in my grandparents' bed. I don't know if y'all want that whole story, but yeah.
That's insane.
Say it.
So I had invited two of my friends over to spend the night because I lived with my grandparents and they were out of state for a whole month. And so I was like, fuck it, let's have a girls' night. I invited two of my friends over. And I'm not gonna exactly go into 100% like detail that night, but I invited her over. She made a mixed drink. It was like some like blue raspberry, like liquor, vodka. I don't really know what it was. Mixed with like lemonade. And then we had like a few like Pink Whitney shots on top of that. And then I got them a little crossfaded too, not gonna lie. And it didn't start off too bad. Like she started like hang like me and my fiance were on the phone, we were on FaceTime. And it started out like where she would like take my phone away and hang up on him. and she was like whenever she took my phone away, she like was texting him pretending to be me because he was like flipping out, like texting me like why wasn't I answering, because whenever she stole my phone, he was like spam calling me. And my other friend, she was kind of in on it just because like she thought it was a joke, like, and so she was kind of playing along with it, but she wasn't the one with the phone. And the one that has my phone, we're just gonna call her Jessica for the story, okay? Because that seems like a typical Jessica thing to do. Yeah, so she had my phone, whatever. But then I don't remember how, but I finally got it back. And we decided to go back to my room, play some card games, because we had bought a couple card games from the store. So we were playing those.
Oh yeah.
There's like some drinking games, some like I think there was a truth or drink game. Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 games that we had bought, like just drinking games or whatever. And so we were playing those, and then I don't remember how it started, but she started like complaining about my fiance being on the phone and trying to call him like controlling and all that stuff, all because he was on the phone with me. He even tried telling her like if she didn't want to be on the phone with me, then she wouldn't be, and that was true. Actually wanted to be on the phone with him. It's not like he was making me be on the phone. I've been in one of those relationships before, and trust me, he's not one of them. And like it got to a point where she was just talking all this shit about him, where he just finally like just had enough. And he said something about like, I hope you choke on your throat in your sleep tonight. Oh, that set her off the edge, bro. She started flipping out. She even tried saying she was gonna drive home. Bro, she was way too fucking drunk to drive. You could just tell by how mad she was that she was fucking drunk. And so she would literally, after saying that, she literally went to the, because I literally told her, I'm like, no, you're not leaving. Like, I'm not letting you leave my house. I don't care.
God damn.
Oh no.
And she went to my living room and sat on the floor, literally bawling her eyes out. She doesn't even remember doing this, by the way. She does remember the argument, but she doesn't remember like bawling on the living room floor. Um, but like after I told her that she wasn't leaving the house, like before, like she went to the living room, I literally went to the bathroom, did my part of throwing up. Okay, I'll admit I did throw up that night. That was the first time I've ever thrown up from drinking.
Really? First
Yeah.
time.
I've thrown up from drinking once, but I have a story in mind that I'm gonna tell later, but it's not that one.
Yeah, well, I had 2 friends, and one of them actually seemed like my other friend that was there, she actually seemed like perfectly fucking sober. It was funny. Like you could tell like she was kind of like tired from it, but like for the most part she seemed the most sober. She doesn't even drink alcohol is a funny thing.
That's how I am to this day. My tolerance is way too fucking high for my liking.
Yeah, first time I drank, I had a whole handle of Jack that I split between 3 friends. I half bottle of Tito's and uh, a spiced rum. Can't remember what it was. I think it was Captain Morgan.
That's insane.
The first ever time I drank, we finished two bottles of Hennessy in one night.
The first time I drank, I was 18, and I drank an entire bottle of Barefoot brand strawberry fruscato, and it was
Yep.
so fucking good. And I didn't throw up. Anyways, Emily, continue with your story.
Anyways, I did my part of throwing up, and then after I came out, I I think I might have talked to her a little bit, but I don't know. I kind of like stood there like waiting on her to like quit throwing her fit or whatever. And then we all finally decided to go to bed. Me and her shared my grandparents' bed because my other friend is
Oh
trans,
yeah.
so I let her have my bed to herself. And so me and that friend, we went and slept in my grandparents' bed. Because they have a big like California king bed, so it's not like we were like pushed together or anything. Thank the Lord, bro, that she was facing the wall, like facing the other direction whenever she threw up. Because I wake up and she like, I think she had like just got back from the restroom. I don't know if she came from the restroom or the kitchen, but she came from one of those areas. And I hadn't even seen the mess on the bed, and at that point, but then she had told me that she like threw up or whatever. I go look at it. There's a
I've
spot on the
never been thrown up on, and
pillowcase
I've never
and the
thrown up on
fucking sheet,
anyone.
bro. And she didn't even attempt to clean it up, which is probably the grossest part about it.
Probably right all over your face.
Yeah, bro, I would have been. Oh my god, I probably would have thrown up again just from being thrown up on. Yeah, no thanks.
But yeah, y'all are reminding me of this alcohol story, and I don't know how I didn't throw up. So, this happened, I think, sometime in either late 24 or early 25, probably late 24. So it's probably like November or something, if I had to guess. And I was alone in my apartment, and I had some alcohol on me. I already had some I think I had some champagne already, but I had Jack Daniels, but I bought champagne and I bought Malibu rum. And what did I decide to do? Mix that shit. But I'll get to that. So, so I drank 2 shots of each, right, individually, but I had it watered down. So like I had an equal amount of water in the cup, like for both shots, because I didn't have any soda and I just didn't want to get too fucked up, right? So, well, what ended up happening is I was so drunk and I was so bored and I wanted to get even drunker that I mixed 2 shots of each of Malibu rum, coconut, champagne, and Jack Daniels. Two shots of each into one cup. And then I put a little bit of water in there and I drank that concoction. Now, I didn't realize I was near blackout. I'd never been blackout before. Um, so I went out to smoke a cigarette, right? So I smoked one listening to music, and then I smoked another one, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I try and smoke a third? I couldn't do it. I took one hit and I gagged, like I could not. So I stood up after putting it out and putting the cigarette back in the box, and I almost fell. Like I did fall, but like my balcony was like behind me, so I like fell against that, and I just stood there for like 10 seconds trying to like process what just happened. And so I went inside and I think I used the bathroom and then I like laid down and went to bed. But before I went to bed, what did I find in my drafts the next morning? This fucking drunk ass TikTok I recorded. That draft is gone now. But but yeah, so I woke up and I could not find my phone. So it was like 4 in the morning. So I'd only gotten, no, it's 5 in the morning. So I only got like 2, 3 hours of sleep. So I was still pretty fucked up. Okay. I was sobering up, but like I was fucked up. So what did I do? I tore my apartment apart. Like I moved everything. I was crawling around on the floor trying to find my fucking phone. And I had my friends trying to call it. Nobody could, like, I could not hear it. And I didn't have it on silent. So I even searched the bathroom and everything, and I couldn't find it. And then I went back to the bathroom and I moved my trash can. Like I picked it up, and I was like, maybe it's in my trash can. Maybe it fell somehow when I took a piss last night, right? So I moved the trash can, and behind it, my phone. I just saw this black rectangle. I was like, oh, there it is. I picked it up and I tried to turn it on, and I forgot. It was on like 6% last night, and then I was using it too to record that whatever the fuck TikTok that was. And so it died. It died. So that's why the calls weren't going through. And so I told my friends what happened, and I was like, yeah, so I found my phone. And I told them what happened. And like everyone I've told has been grossed out at the fact that I mix champagne, whiskey, and rum
Yeah, that's
together.
insane. You are insane.
I got another interesting drunk story, but it wasn't me. Well, I was drinking that day, but I wasn't really drunk at this time. So this was like I think a couple of months, like 3 months ago. No, it wasn't 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago. So like another time at EJ's house, I remember one time we were like all in there drinking, and his girlfriend Gracie, she got caught cheating that day, and then like she was like on the phone. Yeah, she was like on the phone crying and doing blah 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 blah. Blah. And then this is kind of a dick thing to do, but it was so funny. Like I went EJ has like this thing on his phone where you can like change your voice over another call. And like I did that. And then I said in like a robot voice, I was like, you were cheating and you got caught. I singed it and everything. And that's what really made her mad. She was like, Dad, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking come beat your ass. And I was like, you ain't gonna do shit, bitch. And I was just basically just trying to like rage bait her. And then And then like she ends up pulling up, drunk as fuck, by the way. I don't know how she ain't crashed, but she ends up pulling up to the house and she was like, "What's all that shit you was talking?" And I'm like, well, yo, chill, chill, chill. And she came over to like hit me, bro. All I did was move to the side a little bit and she bust her ass. And then all the freaking snacks on the cupboard fell on her. And I was like, "You good?" And then she said, and then she like got up, and my mom, and you know what's crazy? My mom was actually there too. And then like my mom was trying to like calm the whole situation. Everyone is like trying to like hold her down, like calm her down and shit. And then like the boy she was actually cheating with came in the house and he started talking shit. And then like everyone was trying to like get on his case. But then bro, I remember taking literally I literally walked over because I still wasn't taking this entire situation. I wasn't taking it seriously whatsoever. And like I went over to the table. I took a shot of Jack Daniels, right?
Yeah.
And I think I'm about to walk in the room and play the game with EJ because that's where he went because he didn't want to deal with none of this. So I'm walking, and I hear this man say to my mom, "Let go of me, you fucking bitch." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" So then I
Damn.
turn around. Yo, I run up to him, open hand. I just smacked the fuck out of him, bruh. And then everyone started holding me back. And then like I kind of like got through to him one more time and like I elbowed him in his nose and dead ass I freaking split his nose open, bruh. Like he started gushing, like he started leaking. And then and I was like, say it again, say it. I was yelling at the top of my lungs. I was like, say it again, say it again. And then like everyone was trying to like hold me back, and then I got put in a choker hold. I don't know who the fuck put me in one, but someone put me in a choke hold and started choking me out. And at that point, I was just mad. I didn't give a fuck who I was fucking up at this point. So like I like the person that was choking me, I just started elbowing him too, because as I said, I didn't give a fuck at this point. I was so mad at y'all holding me back. So that I just started like elbowing him, and he kept on trying to hold me. Then EJ ran out, and then EJ freaking hits me in my face, and he says, "Yo, calm down, calm down." And I'm like,
And-
and then like I try to like fight EJ because as I've been saying before, bro, I didn't give a fuck who I was fucking up at this point. I was angry. I was angry at the fucking world at this point. And and then like I got held down by my dad because my dad was actually outside because he was coming to pick up my mom. And then my dad was like, calm down, Des, calm down, calm down. And I was like, and at that point I kind of just stopped and I just started breathing heavily. And then like I got up, I grabbed something, I threw it at the patio door, the whole thing fucking shattered. And like I just walked back back to EJ's room without saying a word. And that's pretty much it.
That's crazy. And it's
I don't
crazy.
really know the beginning, but that's crazy.
Yeah, you missed the other good drunk stories, dude.
Oh yeah, you missed the one I just told, Toxic. I got threw up on 2 nights ago.
Holy shit.
I told how I drank the most disgusting concoction, which the TLDR was I mixed Malibu rum. Okay, I mixed 2 shots of Malibu rum, 2 shots of champagne, and 2 shots of Jack Daniels, and it cut up
I
my bacon
hate champagne.
after I was already fucked up.
Bro, I chugged what do you mean, man? I chugged champagne out of bottle before. What y'all talking about?
Well, I literally I didn't give a shit.
I
As you
chugged
could
that shit
tell.
out the bottle, not just drank it.
I drink champagne in a wine glass. Okay.
Oh no, that's what I hate. I actually don't like. I actually don't like wine, but I fuck with champagne, but not wine.
Oh yeah. I poured it into a wine glass to appear fucking
It
dumbly
basically just
sophisticated.
tastes
One
like sparkling water with like a hint alcohol taste.
Flavored wine. I like flavored wine. I don't like white or red.
The only time I've ever drank champagne was when I was like 11 at my like dad's brother's like wedding. I tried it and it was so disgusting, and I told myself I would never drink it again.
I have never tried champagne.
The youngest I was whenever I ever drank alcohol, I was 4. I don't know what it was. I think it may have been vodka because it was clear. But I remember when I was 4, my mom had a cup
and it was clear. And I was like, Mom, can I have some of your water? She was like, honey, it's not water. I'm like, but can I have some? She's like, it's adult juice. You're not going to like it. I'm like, please. She's like, okay. So I took it. It took a sip and I spat it out immediately. That shit was nasty.
I was kind of prone. Yeah, I was kind of prone to that early too. But like my peoples were like, I remember when I was 8, every party I would go to, my dad was like, "Drink it, son, drink it." Like my dad would always want to like give me alcohol. Like I don't know, my dad just wanted to push me out further into that shit. So like I've been drinking since when, bro? Like since I was 8, every party I go to, my
The
dad would
first time I
always give
ever
me a
drank.
sip of his mixed drink if he was drinking white
Damn.
rum,
The
anything.
Still dad though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, yeah. When I was
What
16 and he found out I started smoking weed, literally like I literally told him in a car ride home and he was smoking a joint. And when like I was honest with him that I do smoke weed, that nigga just passed that shit to me. And I'm like, oh shit.
Hell
I thought he
yeah.
would be mad. Yeah, I thought he would be mad at me, but fuck no. This shit lit.
I've gotten high with my mom a couple times now, and it's awesome. The first time I ever got high, I think I was 18. I was visiting my mom, and my mom, brother, sister, and I all got high together off of my brother's pen, and it was wild. The TLDR, I went through everything you can go through when you're high. I went through euphoria, I went through relaxation, I went through panic, I went through sadness, I went through like everything, and I eventually put myself to bed because I was so overwhelmed.
I
Oh, yeah.
don't really like get those emotions when I'm high. I mostly always just feel chill, but if I'm high and you fuck up my high, then I'm just gonna get angry.
I don't go through anything crazy now. Like sometimes I'll have like a fuck.
Brief.
I'm fucked up. I'll have a brief is what I was trying to say.
Brief,
Brief,
yeah.
thank you. A brief flash of anxiety, but like I can easily like get over that now, and I am so happy because I've panicked before. That is a pretty long
Yep.
story. I don't know if y'all want to hear it, but I've panicked before and it was bad. It was really bad. I thought I'd never be able to smoke again, yet here I am, high as fuck right now.
I just
So-
don't like yeah, I'm smoking a joint right now as we speak too, but still like I don't like
Fair.
me, I just don't like when people fuck up my high. Like when I fuck up my high, like I start becoming like very mean. Just not to you, like to everyone. And that's why I don't fuck with for real. Cause like
Right.
yeah.
I mean, the only time I've ever really gotten paranoid was y'all can go check out my second YouTube video. It was y'all heard me. I was freaking out and I screamed. Yeah, I woke my friend's mom up.
Damn.
For the first time I ever got drunk, it was at a Hooters for my friend's birthday. It was like I was like 10, and he went to a Hooters because he was trying to be
Hooters?
funny. And his dad had a beer, yeah, like one of the huge mugs.
Oh,
And
right.
he just started drinking it because he was trying to be funny. And then his dad started like dying laughing. And then I was like, I looked at my dad. My dad was just like, "Go ahead." I grabbed it and I started drinking it. I hated the taste, but I was like, I'm doing it just so I can fit in. On that car ride home, I was fucked.
I've never been to Hooters, but I did go to Twin Peaks when I went to Vegas last year. It was pretty cool. I got a giant ass mug of beer too, Modelo specifically, because that's my favorite.
I have a very bad experience with Modelo.
I do too. It's not fun. I don't even like beer.
I don't like alcohol really.
I don't either.
There are some flavored beer too, like the Christmas beer that
Bitch
Modelo gives
beers.
out. That's pretty good.
I just don't drink alcohol like
Bitch beers.
Seagram's is great.
I love me a good like bitch beer or like a margarita.
I've never heard of a
Mhm.
beer.
that. I like margaritas, but that's about it.
The first beer I ever had was Seagram's.
They have these like patch margaritas that you can get at Walmart. They're I forgot the brand of it, but they're only like $3, and you can buy them at Walmart.
That's pretty
for,
cheap, but like how
Holy
much is it? Is it like a small bottle?
Oh,
Or?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, it's like a little pouch. I don't really know how to
Gotcha,
explain
gotcha.
I know
it.
what you're
Like,
talking about. Yeah. I have some.
I think it's like the 16 ounces, if I'm correct.
That's a whole
I'm
pound
not
of
sure.
beer.
The dailies.
Modelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 12 of them in my freezer right now.
Okay, they're. Oh no, it's 10 ounces. Okay, I was way off. Yeah, it's 10 ounces, and it's 5% alcohol.
Oh,
So that's pretty decent.
yeah.
One of the like beers I like though, there's one called Not Your Father's Root Beer that you can buy in like any Walmart. I'm pretty sure the burnt peanut
Oh, I know what
drinks
that
it.
is.
But
that is.
yeah, it's literally just root beer with a slight, and I mean slight, like beer taste. Slight.
I think I've had that before.
It's so good. 10 out of 10.
It
It's
is. 'Cause, like I've had root
yeah,
beer.
it's $10. It's like $10 or $11 for a 6-pack of bottles.
Oh man, root beer is so
Yes,
good.
it is. I love it. Another one I like is
Dude,
the
oh my
Jack
gosh.
Daniel's pink lemonades.
I wouldn't like that. I don't like lemonade. I
That's
don't like
insane.
lemonade. Don't like pink lemonade. No.
What? Oh my god, Buzzball is something I'll drink. I love Buzzball.
Ooh, Buzzballs are great.
I've done the BBC, the Buzzball, the Cutwater. I can't remember the other one, but
I love
like
Buzzball.
once in a-
I've had like chocolate Buzzballs, and I think I had a banana Buzzball once or something like that.
That it was Beatbox, Buzzball. Yeah,
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie,
There's a cider
beatboxes are my
cave
shit.
nearby, like somewhere down the street, about like maybe a 10-minute drive away, and they make their own beatboxes and beers. They are so fucking good, guys.
I would love to try out that place. But what I need right now, I need some extra good weed.
Literally,
Okay.
I do too. I have my shitty ass vape, which is just like supposed to like keep you calm and relax. And I don't want to be calm and relaxed. I want a fucking hybrid, dude.
I hate
want
hybrid.
shit. Or Hydra.
I don't really smoke vapes anymore. I smoke cigarettes,
Oh,
but I smoke cancer. Yeah, I smoke cancer sticks. But it's,
Got
okay. Well, vapes are worse.
that's what I'm saying. Like maybe I should just go back to vaping if I want nicotine.
Well, vaping is worse though.
I actually have a vape in my hand right now. It's a nicotine one. It's strawberry banana. It's very delicious.
That's the only thing I miss about vapes. I miss the flavor.
Yeah.
On God. I can't do cigarettes anymore. They are disgusting now. Like I've been vaping for a couple months and cigarettes are just so gross. I can't do them anymore. Like whenever I visit my mom, she's in a nursing home now. She's all right. I light her cigarettes for her. So and I inhaled to make sure it's lit, but like ugh. I did that on Sunday. It was nasty.
I smoke cigarettes because of my bio mom. She was on them shits my whole life, and my stepmom.
Yeah.
So,
My lungs
so
were black
what have we been
before I started
talking
smoking,
about?
I guarantee you.
What have we been talking about?
Shit. Anything.
Random shit.
We've told like some story times. You got one?
Have y'all seen Obsession?
Yes, I watched it. That shit was fire.
Obsession? I've heard of it.
Oh my god! Oh,
I
you watched it
watched
finally?
Yeah, I watched
half
it.
of it.
Thank you for sending me that. By the way,
Of course, bro. It was so good.
it was so good.
I'm only halfway through.
I need to
Obsession.
watch it.
I need to
Oh, guess what I'm seeing this weekend? Scary Movie 6. I
type shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
only want to go to see Stinky. Wait,
Scary movies.
hold on. I got something. Okay, for the like, what's everyone in here like hard? I'll start with mine, and then everyone tell me theirs. Like, what's everyone's like hardest laugh if you could remember, like ever, like ever, like hardest laugh.
Hardest laugh. That is hard
Yeah.
to think about.
Mine- I already know mine. I ain't gonna lie. Mine was the gay car wash scene from Grown Ups 2. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because like it was like the concept of it, bro. Like, how do you niggas gonna go to a car wash and then like all these fine bitches like get one car, and as soon as they like get up, bro, they just get all the gay dudes, bro. Like that shit was hilarious, bro.
Okay, I think I
Like,
know.
bro, I laughed
Who's next?
that time. Like, I laughed so hard, like not only tears are coming out of my eyes, like I dead ass couldn't breathe at all.
That is fair. So when I was like, I can't remember. I was
Anyone
like,
else?
no, I was 8 or 9. I was 8 or 9 because it was in the new house that we just moved into. We were watching the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving for the first time, and that scene where the chair is just snapping on
I know exactly
Snoopy,
which one you're about to say.
like that had me laughing. I fell out of my
Yep.
chair. I was on my back. I could not get up. I was laughing so hard. I
I
cried
fell
and I
off my
peed my
couch, too.
pants. It was so funny for some.
Oh, you peed?
I peed.
I didn't pee, but I definitely fell off the couch though.
You write the check to this.
It was insane.
All right, who's next?
My hardest laugh? I have two.
Okay, you.
Okay. So the first one was I forgot one.
Yeah,
but
Mom?
okay. So the opener to Scary Movie 2, the Exorcist part where the girl just kept like tweaking out and sticking her tongue out saying "fuck me, fuck
Oh,
me."
yeah.
I thought that was just the funniest shit I've ever seen. And then I also in this I laughed about the same. Y'all probably haven't seen it. It's a stoner movie called Grandma's Boy.
Oh, I know Grandma's Boy.
Oh my God,
I
it was
definitely know that one. That was
Yeah.
better than Mac and Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was low-key better than Mac
in
and
the
Devin,
beginning.
bro. But yeah, continue.
And in the beginning, where I can't remember his name, but one of the guys just drops the bong water, and he was like, "Oh my god, it smells like shit!" And I thought that was so funny.
I watched that movie
It made me
with
laugh.
Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. That shit was funny. The car scene with that giant ass
Oh,
blunt.
yeah.
I want one of those. Someone please roll me one.
Oh yeah.
I also think Killer Sofa was really funny.
Labrador. Yeah, man.
cat shit I've
Dog
ever
ate the
seen,
bed.
man.
I had to wait until he shat it out.
Bro. All right, Em, what about you? You're next.
I'm smoking dog shit.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like retard when I say this, but oh wait, hold on, I don't want to get demonetized.
Just say it.
Hey, we're not monetized yet, so it's okay.
True, you're right. Yeah, so I might sound like a dummy when I say this, but I honestly don't know.
Damn.
Hey, Tabitha
You don't know what your hardest
said
laugh is?
Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So
Have you had a
No.
lot?
I said what now?
Bro, I literally smoke so much that I like forget everything I've ever watched.
Same
in my
here,
defense.
but I still remember the classics always.
Yeah, no, not me. I'm not big on
It's mostly Maui
movies,
Wowie
honestly,
with
because I
Something else. I mean, something else,
either
Labrador.
get like
like a
distracted
meme that you
easily.
saw, a YouTube video, like something.
run, bitch.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
No.
All right. Emily's too depressed and antisocial. On to you.
She's muted. That's unfortunate.
Dying
Keep it out.
laughing. Yeah, I know that. I know how to. I've done that a few times.
I've never done mushrooms before.
Oh wait, I do have one
Okay,
now.
tell us.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be
Nah,
TMI
just
or
say it,
not.
Ev. Go ahead.
I'm debating on how to word this.
I'm tense
Hey, we
with
got nothing to lose.
anticipation, Emily.
Yeah.
This is anticipation. It's like an anime.
Oh God.
Literally.
Yeah, my has to do with my fiance, and I don't really know how to word this without. But yeah. So long story short,
The artist laugh was
we were. I don't know. We were joking about something in the shower or whatever.
I was
And he was like,
doing
he was laughing
mushrooms
really
with my
fucking
homie,
hard.
and
Okay,
I looked
like
over and he
probably
was tripping
the
balls, and then he
hardest I've
looked
ever
over
seen
at
him
me,
laugh.
and people started just dying.
I wasn't paying
Like,
attention. You know, I was just minding my business, washing my hair. Bro literally starts fucking pissing on me, giving me a nice, warm, golden shower.
we turned into fucking.
That's happened to me once, but not by a female. It was
Once,
disgusting.
no, he does that shit on purpose too.
Oh, gross.
No. I will say, we were in the shower when this happened.
Fair, but that's still
Okay.
bad. I'm already taking a water shower. I don't need a golden shower on top of that.
Shower?
I like
Me
my water
too.
clear.
At least it
I like my
wasn't in
water
my
clear,
hair.
guys.
I would flip my shit if it got in my
Ugh.
hair.
You need to burn them alive. You need to kill that nigga, bro. Bro, I don't know. I am not joking. If somebody, girl or boy, if y'all ever were to shoot urine in my direction, bro, I am killing you, bro. You are not gonna live to see tomorrow. Like,
Damn.
I've been pissed on
I
many
think you better have
times.
killed them, bro. I'm telling you.
Mother, I quit.
I beat the shit out of one of my friends. Hey, the name I use the most in my stories, Braden. Oh my god, bro. Fuck Braden for that shit. Me and him were taking a shower together as a joke. I had swim trunks on.
Get the
He got
divorce
bare
papers.
naked. He sat in front of me. I was like 15, and he turned around and started pissing on me, and I just stared at him. And one time, whenever
I would have fuck him up. You
When we
better
used to
than
be in
me,
school
nothing.
passing our carts and vapes under the
If a
stalls.
man ever pees on me, I'm chopping it
What?
off.
You
I
need
will
to
kill that, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta die, bro.
Yeah.
You need to burn fucking
No,
skin if
because I
you
remember
ever
one
get
time when me
pissed
and my
on by
friend
another
Brandon were also
human.
passing like our carts and our vapes under the like the barrier between the stalls.
Okay, I will say
He started trying to pee on my shoes. He didn't get them, but
Damn. I'd
He tried
smack him in
to.
the next century, dude.
all the way up from all the way up to 8th grade to senior year.
Oof.
so. We got our stories out. We got them. We're good. So we can start
Yeah.
focusing on the more important topics.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So,
Sir.
I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but I don't know if you have seen the news recently about Utah and its biggest fire probably ever recorded.
I haven't
No,
either.
I haven't seen
Okay,
that.
well, there was a massive fire that started somewhere in the entrance of the East Mountains, and it spread almost instantly because when it gets really warm, it gets really dry.
Yup.
Like you would
Mhm.
think that the Salt Lake would do something. No, the Salt Lake doesn't do shit. The Salt Lake is there for decoration. Its sole purpose is to sit back and jerk off as we fucking perish.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Shit,
So-
not wrong.
Yeah, massive ass wildfire in my area. So,
Is this shit worse than the stuff?
oh yeah,
in California
because
and,
we
like,
have
Texas?
a bunch of wildlife and trees.
What about Canada?
I'm not sure about Canada, but we are unsure of how the fire was started, whether if it was man-made or just due to such dry heat that it just splat. But anyway,
Yeah, dry weather is
'Cause-
perfect
because
feet of fire.
we have a bunch of picnic spots, especially in the areas which caught fire, which I'm pretty sure why it spreads fast. And in these picnics, there's a fire pit in the middle of everything, and they don't clear them out until the winter, and they have been open since March. So they have been doing a bunch of fires up there, a bunch of locals in that region. And like I'll admit to, like we've been driving up there doing a couple of picnics. One to celebrate Mother's Day for my grandma, because that was her favorite spot before she passed. And that's just something we wanted to do for her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
this is this is news I feel like we should talk about, because this is a little life threatening at the moment.
Yeah.
It's yeah, they had like to evacuate like 2 towns nearby because of how quickly it spread. Like they didn't even give them a warning. They banged on everyone's door and told them to just leave. Everyone, get all your loved ones, get all your pets, and leave.
That's scary.
That shit was spreading fast. Near me too.
I'd be so scared if I had to evacuate my city. Like that is just scary. Like from a
Yeah,
flood.
that's scary. That means
If you think about it, that's so scary because everything you have is in your house.
just think.
And they're like, "Hey, come out! You got to go." that's like you
I
don't have
have
time to pack everything
relatives
up.
there, and as that stuff I have bought for them that they're gonna lose. So
That just seems, yeah, that just seems so whatever. Like what would be happening in our world? Like, say if it was, as Porter said, a giant fire, or whether it would be like an apocalypse, the zombies would come, or the purge, or just something crazy like that would happen, and then we would all just be there panicking. Then and I would end of the world, like we don't know
bro,
what could
I'm
happen. Just
gonna
imagine
fucking
that,
end
bro.
up in a Final Destination moment, dude. This is not gonna be
Yeah,
good.
we would imagine, like, we would all have to like leave our houses. We would have to pack. We would have to figure out how to get out the country. Everyone would be like doing a lot of crazy shit. Like it would just be bad. I hope never nothing like that ever
Yeah,
happens.
luckily,
But with the way the world is going, it's definitely
yeah,
happening.
luckily there was some neighboring trucks from different states that helped come down because of how quickly it spread. And the teams here were like they were like way too overwhelmed, and they needed a game plan. So like this is like some 911 Lone Star type shit. Like fucking like I feel like this is where like my life ends right now. Like this is it. I just got my license and I'm gonna die. Okay.
You're not gonna die.
I'm being I'm being
Please
over
don't die.
exaggerated. Calm down.
You'll be
I don't
fine.
know.
Please don't die.
I've been at a lot of near deaths. Like I've been at a party that got shot up
Yeah,
before. I've been in a
I've
lot of
been in
near
a
deaths.
lot of like I should not be alive today moments.
Yeah, moments. Same here, bro. And just be grateful that you're still here and you're still pushing.
Seriously,
Yeah, exactly.
that's facts, bro. But I went out to meet my plug for my fucking dispo, and he gave me the last one. Like he just gave me the box.
Speaking about plugs, oh, y'all might not have heard, but in my city, oh, I messed with the Lil Peep flag.
I should.
I got the exact
Yeah.
same one. I'm talking about the one on the ceiling. It's on my
Wait,
ceiling
you
as
messed
well.
with the
Yeah, right
what?
now. But the Lil Peep flag on his ceiling. That's so tough. I have
Yeah,
that
when it
exact
gets
one on
really
my ceiling
dark, I
in my house.
have purple LEDs. That like
That's so
it's
fucking
like
sick, dog.
it's like you know that like effect of the underwater ocean and like the aquariums and shit. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
And I can change it from I can change
That's
it. It's
fucking
RGB, so I have all of the colors and shit. Yeah.
Speaking about plugs, though, y'all probably don't know, but in my city, I live in a small city in Georgia, and there was
What?
4 teens that went to go buy carts from this plug that was 15 years old in my city, and they it went wrong because the guy was like, "Hey, it's 40. It's not 40. It was like he was like, "Hey, each cart's 35 pieces. Y'all are only giving me 30. Like we can work something out, and I can give you like something. I can't remember the price." But then they got mad. They robbed him, and one of them just
Oh my
shot him to
God.
What
death.
the fuck?
That's fucked
Yep.
up.
I knew the kid too.
Damn.
It
That
was
Yeah, I knew the kid
sucks.
too.
I'm sorry about that,
What's my
man.
yeah.
I actually nobody to cut you off, Toxic. I actually had a friend
No, you're good.
that like I think around 5 months ago he was like in that shit, like selling all, like in like that type of lifestyle, and I always tell him, I was like, bro, like it's not gonna like be good if you continue with that.
Mhm.
And then one day he wants me to come with him on like a trade, and like we go there.
Yeah.
I'm with like the usual. I'm with Aiden, and he's with his best friend Tommy in the back, and like he gets out there, he's delivering, and like we don't even know we're just in the car, and like while I'm like on my phone, I'm scrolling through Instagram, all I hear is boom, boom, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I dropped my phone onto the ground instantly, and Aiden was like, drive, 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 drive. So like I jump in the car seat, and I don't know how to drive his car because like he has a stick drift. I don't know how to drive a stick drift, but I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta try. So like I just speed, like I swarm off, and like I dead ass like almost crashed into a bench because like I was trying to get out the fucking park, and like but no, bro, like I don't know
Stick
how to
shift.
stick shift.
So yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to drive a stick
My
shift,
dad has.
and like when I crashed, like almost crashed into the bench, I kind of like swerved out the way, and like I kind of like got out the park at this point, and like I put the car in park again. And keep in mind, we still don't see shit behind us. And then like I'm like, Aiden, take, because like Aiden knows how to drive a stick shift. I'm like, Aiden, take over. And like I get out, and like I go in the back, and then Aiden like goes in the front, and we still don't see shit behind us until we hear something hit the car, boom, boom, and then like Aiden speeds off, and like we like get into, and like we kind of like moved, we almost crashed into another car because there was a car like coming down, and like we like passed it, like past the front of it while Aiden was turning, and then we just sped down the street, and I'm like, shit, don't,
revoke that
bro.
man's license.
The crazy thing is,
give
the crazy thing is about that story. Again, not to cut you off.
No problem, you're good.
But the crazy thing about that, most people would say you're like an L friend for just driving off, but at the end of the day, it's your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
It's their fault that they did some shit that, again, that you told them multiple times they could get killed for that.
Exactly.
And then, like, not trying to diss nobody's friends, but at the same time, like, it's your life at the end of the day. Like, you gotta make sure you're okay. Like, you weren't involved in that, so you got to make sure you don't
survival
die.
mode, self-preservation mode. That is
no, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Fuck survival. I started crying, bro.
That's
like, I dead ass started crying.
That's not
Everyone in the car started crying, bro. Like, we thought we almost
That's
died.
not weird to say either.
No, yeah. I'd be crying too. That is scary. That is terrifying.
Imagine one of the bullets broke.
I've heard gunshots. There were 2 people that got shot to death on the other side of my apartment complex. I think earlier this year in like January, maybe February. And I just heard pop, 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 pop. And I was like, oh, great. And so I learned actually while I was walking into Cidercade that, 2 people were shot 2 times each. And they haven't caught the perpetrators yet, I don't think. So yeah, that's scary. I remember I just sat there just like frozen, just for a good few minutes, just trying to process, oh my God, there are gunshots. I thought, I'm paranoid, but I mean, it's scary to hear that. And I've never been shot at, but
exactly.
I can see how that would be terrifying. That it's
Yep. With me, imagine
kind of the other way around.
Yep. Imagine if the bullets didn't hit the back of the. Imagine it went through one of the windows and hit one of us.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, actually, I've been shot at in my like freshman year of high school. I was friends with this guy named Kane, and that was actually the first person to ever get me high too. But me and him had a little bit of beef because he had beef with my friend Braden, and he kept saying he was gonna fight me. I was like, all right, bro, you're being a pussy. Like, you keep saying you're gonna fight me, but you never do. And there was this guy named again, I'm not saying this guy's name because let's call him like what I called him in my story time. Let's call him Lion. He has always been in the kind of like gang life, which I thought was pretty weird because we live in a very suburban town of Georgia. So I was like, okay, you're just a fake. But he used to rob cars when he was 15. And he went to juvie so many times. And he robbed Kane's dad for his gun.
Damn.
Once. And but him and Kane were still friends for some reason. And then I was walking down my neighborhood and I saw him. I saw one of them. I saw Kane, and then I saw Lion behind him. And then I like saw him like peek around. And they said, yo, Taylor. And I was like, yo, shit. So then I ran, and I just heard gunshots go, bah, 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 like fly past me.
Oh, my God.
I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, you're so lucky his aim is shit.
I'm lucky I'm still here.
Exactly.
To, like,
I wasn't hit.
Genuinely dying.
I just heard him go
when
past
my brother tried to drown me when I was like 8. No, I was 10. He was 8. He tried to drown me in my aunt's pool, and I literally it took a good like minute and a half for me to be able to kick him off.
Jeez.
And I was literally blacking out at that point. It was terrifying. It was so scary.
That's very long to be underwater.
Yeah, I mean, like every time I would like get closer to the surface, he would kick me in the stomach and like push me down further. And he thought he was just playing around, but oh my god, no, I almost fucking died. And by the time I got out, I managed to like kick him off of me finally, and his back scraped pretty bad against the side of the pool, and I didn't give a shit. He just tried to fucking kill me on accident, but like still. And so I got out and I ran into my aunt's house dripping wet, and like she hated that, but I told what happened. And my brother didn't even get a fucking punishment. He just got mucked drowned in the bathtub by my uncle, and I'm like, that is the worst punishment. I was scared to sleep. I thought I was going to stop breathing in my sleep. I was scared to get in the pool for a while. I'm fine now. I can get in the water just fine. I love swimming. But like that was the closest to death I ever got. I almost got hit by 2 cars too. Walking in Denton, going to some bars with my ex-girlfriend Julie, and we like literally like 2 cars almost crashed into each other, but like, and they would have hit us. They would have crashed right into us, but they managed to avoid each other just in time. You know, I've had like this one bitch in a group home try to kill me. I don't remember how many times I've almost died, but like none of those compare to like being fucking shot at, because I would not be able to outrun bullets like that. Like I would not be able to dodge. I'd be dead.
I didn't outrun them. Like they were to the side of me.
A dodge,
like there was like
whatever. But
yeah,
like I would not be
turned.
able to do that. I'd be dead.
Like they said that, and then I ran.
That's the thing.
Like I turned to like the side and I turned around the corner.
That's like another
and
thing
they just shot
I want to talk about, like with today's economy, is with the gun violence and shit. People think like guns are cool, guns are gangster, guns make you gangster. Like you a gangster rapper,
Guns
you
are
a
meant for
gangster rapper. Like no. Like it's so. I mean, obviously, I think you should have one just in case of to protect your family or others. But there's just dangerous. Like there's dangerous overall. I experienced like that. My worst experience, like actually like holding one. I almost, because like I remember at EJ's house, me and Tommy got into it. Like the same guy that got shot at was like me and him got into an altercation, and like I dead ass like took the gun off the counter and like I aimed it, and like I was backing up. Like, yes, bro. He was about to hit me. I grabbed the gun and I freaking aimed it, and like I was just back, but I wasn't gonna shoot. Like I just picked it up and I aimed it, and like I was backing up.
Gun safety.
Yep, and I was like I didn't know shit about gun safety, and I had my finger on the trigger too. I was tripping.
Oh my god, yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Was it off safe? Was it on safety at the very least?
I don't know. I have no clue.
You always have to treat a gun as if it's loaded, whether it's loaded or not, whether it's on safety or not. You always have to treat it like it's loaded. I'm in Texas, so like even I could get a gun, and I'm visually impaired. But like Texas, just like we just everyone's got a gun except for me apparently. But I'm working on getting one because I want to get one just to be able to defend myself. And luckily, I found out I can get a gun despite my visual impairment. So that's good. Being legally blind does not prevent me from getting one.
And shit, I got saved that day. Thank God I didn't. Imagine if I would have shot and killed him, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be in freaking prison.
Right, exactly. I'm glad you didn't do that. Do you like have a therapist or like a psychiatrist?
Yeah, I did. I've been through like 4 years of therapy, but for my anger and like how I get mad and stuff.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I got out of that when I was 16. Didn't really change shit. I was still kind of the same shithead teenager.
That's
just a little bit more smarter.
I actually have an appointment with my psychiatrist tomorrow. Finally, after trying for like 6 fucking months to get the healthcare system to get me like into psychiatry and therapy. Therapy is still ongoing, but I finally have an appointment with the psychiatrist tomorrow, and I'm finally gonna get medicated and hopefully get help for like my anger, my ADHD, my anxiety and depression, you know, see if I can get diagnosed with PTSD and shit too. Cause like, I just want to be better, you know, I just want my mental health to be better. I want to act better and stuff. So, you know,
me, like, I don't really need it no more. Cause I've gotten older now and I've matured, but like, back then I was really a violent. I'll admit it. I won't like hold back on the podcast or nothing. I was a violent kid. I loved fighting.
That's fair. I'm the kind of person that believes everybody should be in therapy, whether you think you need to be or not, because like it actually does help a lot. And like that's just something I believe. I think everybody should be in therapy just because.
It does.
Well, I think the moral of this story is don't play with guns.
And get therapy.
Yeah,
exactly.
And another one, watch who you're friends with.
Yeah, I mean, I I mean, I own a firearm, but like I don't. It's for self-defense, and I don't even bring it with me because of how scared I am
And
to get
if
caught
you
with
do
it.
own a gun, take gun safety
Hell yeah.
courses.
Oh, I've
And the
I've been
final
to
Listen,
moral of
I-
this podcast: don't mix Jack Daniels, champagne, and rum, please. That shit was nasty.
Don't get thrown
Yeah.
up on.
Also, if-
Hey, I got one. Don't get thrown up on by a drunk bitch and ruin your most favorite expensive clothes.
Exactly.
another moral. If you get shot at, call the police.
Exactly. Amen.
Shot
Amen.
at-
Don't do
Amen.
what I did and just don't say anything.
Don't be a snitch because they might kill you for that, but definitely call the cops and say, hey, just blame it all on your friends. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Just blame everybody. Play the blame game.
And another one, if you get shot at, get out of there, or you hear gunshots, get out of there. Don't. It doesn't matter who you're
Yeah.
with.
Don't try to protect whoever's getting shot at. Just run.
Hey guys, if we're all in a situation and we get shot at, honest to God, we could just use Emily as a shield. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Oh,
joking. I'm
yeah,
joking, Emily. I'm
love you.
joking.
Yeah, Emily's
I'm joking. I'm
shield.
joking.
All right, you guys, you heard it from the Goop Game podcast, and if you want to hear more, make sure to like and subscribe. We will see y'all next time.